I needed to do one more sign that I'm planning on putting in front of the house as a Christmas decoration. And I'm going to be using a different method that I mentioned in my previous video, where I take out the letters instead of taking out the backdrop of the font. And you'll see in a little bit what I mean. And I'm using Graph Tech. So the first thing I do, right now it's cutting, but I'm going to show you that I first put the exact measurement of the frame into the studio editing software so that I can see exactly how it's going to map out. So this is how the frame is going to look overall, but then when I'm cutting it, in order for me to save material, I use a different method of cutting it. And here you can see the machine cutting the font. I'm speeding all this up, but you're basically going to take out the letters instead of taking out the surrounding stickers. So don't take out the inner circle of the O's or the R's. Just what the letter is, and keep everything else because you're going to use it as a stencil. Yesterday when I did the first frame, I had already cut and stained the surrounding frame for my second sign. I was already planning on doing 2 signs. So I already had framed it and glued everything in place. It's already primed and painted. All I have to do is the stencil. So here you can see that surrounding area I used for the stenciling, and then I'm just using what I had the sticker on. So it's the transparent tape, to use it also to block the paint from getting onto that board. So another way of being able to put a sticker on, just put some masking tape on the center of your frame so that you know what your center is, so you can line everything up in the center. So for example, these will be lined up to where that center line is, and it helps with the rest of your sticker. Another thing that I was worried about was yesterday when I first did the frame and I pulled out the sticker letters, some of that board came off with the sticker. So I was really worried that was going to happen in this case. So I was really trying to minimize how much sticker I put on the board and use something that wasn't as sticky to prevent that breakage or cracking on the board. And here I'm going to show you how I pulled it out. And as you can see, my nightmare began right about there. So the board started to come off, and I was being extra careful. I sped this up, but I was being really careful in pulling that sticker. And there was a lot of damage right in the center, not so much on the surrounding areas. So just the center, the A, the and, a little bit of the T of the north letter, and also a little bit of the candy cane. So now I had to kind of fix it by painting it again. So I went to grab the primer and I started priming and fixing that area, and then just kind of eyeballing what the letter would have looked like in that spot. But overall, once I painted everything and I fixed the damage, it's not that noticeable. Unless you're really up close, then you'll be able to see it. As you can see, it's not a very crisp edge, and I talked about this in the last video, where paint still kind of leaks under that stencil, even though I was tapping on it and not rolling paint on or brushing paint on. It was still getting somehow under the sticker. But I am happy with it. I'm still going to use it. I still need to spray it to protect it from the weather and outside elements, and then it's gonna go up in my front yard. I may do one more white coat in some of the areas because it is bothering me, but I'm still really happy with how it turned out, and it's gonna look great.